Hey guys, Jay Lamance here, 5 and Dime Certified Sales, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to install a turn signal kit on a GC1K Intimidator. Now let's take a look at the product real quick. Really is a very simple setup. Intimidator has a company called Bad Dawg who makes these accessories, and they make them for all different makes and models of UTVs. And this one here is really just a plug and play setup. So you don't need very many tools, very little to get this done and get it done in a real quick time frame. So let's hop right to it. So the first thing is Intimidator makes pretty much any accessory really easy to do an install on. And in this case, you've got a pre-wired setup. So you have your turn signal kit wires, and then if you want to add a horn, we've got wires there for the horn. So they're zip tied on the frame right now. All we got to do is snap those off and get those away from the frame and get ready to plug and play. Now that we've got this removed, all we need to do now is press these two little clips on the side and pull that off, and that'll expose the terminal end that you would secure to the turn signal kit hardware. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our hardware here, and we are going to fish this in through the top here of the steering wheel. So once we get that pushed in, then we will start to mount the turn signal kit right here on the column. Now that we've got it on here, we are just going to tighten up the two screws that hold it to the column. To get that tight, you got to make sure that this is in the correct location height-wise so that it's not up too high or too low there. We'll get that finished up. Now it's time to plug it in. So once you pull your wires through from the column back here, you just want to make sure you stay clear of the steering column that runs this way. That's what's going to be turning your wheels all the time. You don't want that to be rubbing back there. So you want to find a good spot to pull it. And then all you got to do really then is start to take your end that's from the turn signal kit and plug it in here to the other end that was mounted to the frame rail. You want to make sure you do this where everything is real clean. So we do try to wrap our wires, keep that looking all pretty. So we'll get it all wrapped up real quick, show you what it looks like. Now that we've got our harness plugged in and semi-secured here, we're going to finish finalizing that here in just a second, but we want to test it first and make sure that everything is working properly here. So now that we know we've got our blinker flashing up here on the left and the right, just want to make sure it's working on the unit as well. You can see right there it's good to go. So now you can proceed with zip tying and securing that. Now as you can see, we have everything now all tidied up, and you just want to make sure that you have these accessible here. This is your fuse and your relay. You want to make sure that we are able to get to those if needed. So we've mounted that to the side wall there, as you can tell, with a self-tapping screw. Now that's all clean and ready. Now we're going to move on to installing the horn, which was these two wires we talked about a while ago. And this is very simple. We're going to self-tap it to that same frame, hang it off, plug it in, and everything should work. So now we just have our horn, and you plug it in right there. It just doesn't matter which one goes in, just as long as one goes in and one goes out, it'll complete the current, and then we mount the horn to the hole here on the bracket. Okay. All right, now that we've got the horn mounted and plugged in, all we got to do is test her out right over here. And she blows. All right, guys, that's how easy it is to install a turn signal kit on an Intimidator GC1K. Hopefully we'll be able to put some more videos out there on some how-tos coming soon. Thanks again, guys.